Hey everybody, I'm Peter.
And I'm Jez, and with the Bible in between us, we're the PB&J Show.
Jez, how was your week?
Actually, Peter, it was kind of stressful and a little scary at times.
I'm sorry, how so?
Well, I've been training a new guy at work.
Oh, yeah, I can totally see how that would be scary.
No, that's not the scary part, Peter.
Oh, sorry, continue.
So, me and the new guy, Ben, have been going around driving to customers' houses and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, man, driving can definitely be scary. See, this one time I got stuck in a roundabout for almost an hour because no one let me out. I just kept passing the same thing over.
No, Peter, it's not about driving. Can you just let me finish my story?
Oh, sorry, sure. Go ahead.
So, I've been spending a lot of time with Ben, and he's been telling me about his life and what he's been through.
Like what?
Well, he's still with his parents, and he said that his family has been fighting a lot, so being at home has been really stressful for him.
Wow, poor guy. That's really hard.
On top of that, and working this new job, his dog just passed away, and it's made him really sad.
That's really hard.
Yeah. Here's the part that I'm struggling with. I've been praying for Ben, but I haven't been praying with Ben.
Why not?
Well, I don't think he's a believer, and we just met, and we've got to spend a lot of time together, and I just don't want it to be weird, you know? I feel like I should use the opportunity to share Jesus with him, but I'm not sure how, and that's why I've been so nervous lately.
That could definitely be hard, but I think I know what can maybe help a little.
You do?
Yeah. See, when we believe in and follow Jesus, we have the Holy Spirit inside us.
That's true, but how does that help me in this situation?
Here, maybe this will help.
Hey kids, the Holy Spirit is God. He's an amazing gift that we as believers in Jesus get to have in our lives. After Jesus died on the cross and rose again, he came to the disciples and told them that he'd be going away, but not to worry, because he was going to send a helper to remind them of everything he taught them and empower them to do great and wonderful things that God would call them to do. But what else does the Holy Spirit do? We can't see the Holy Spirit, but that doesn't mean we don't know when he's at work. Even though God is invisible, we see the things he's doing, just like the wind. We can't see it, but we can see what it does when it's blowing. The Bible gives us some great words to describe what the Holy Spirit does. Job 33:4 says he's the life-giving breath of God. Romans 8:26 tells us that when we are weak, he gives us strength and he prays on our behalf. John 14:26 calls him the Comforter. Not quite that kind of comforter, but he definitely has a way of making us feel better when we're down. Sometimes it feels like a big hug from a friend. The Holy Spirit comforts us when we're sad, the way a mother comforts her kids. He's gentle and kind and wants to heal us when we're hurt. Jesus calls him the Helper. He will lead us in the right direction. We can listen to everything he says because he is the Spirit of truth. He makes the Bible come alive because he is the Spirit of understanding. When things don't make sense, just ask him. Isaiah 11:2 reminds us that he is understanding, wisdom, and knowledge. He refreshes our soul and fills up our cup. His presence in our life is even sweeter than honey. A lot of honey. When we put on the full armor of God, the Holy Spirit protects us from anything that would try to harm us. He is the sword. John 14:26 says, he will be our teacher to teach us all things. And when we spend time with him, we will grow, and he will produce good fruit in our lives. He is not a spirit of fear, but of power and love and a sound mind. We get to know God when we get to know his Holy Spirit.
Man, you're right, Peter. That did help.
Yeah, I think the best thing that you can do to share the gospel with Ben is to build a relationship with him. Let God's light shine through your actions, and Ben will see all of that. See, Matthew 5:16 says, "Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven."
Dude, that's so good. And that reminds me of another verse, 2 Timothy 1:7. It says, God did not give us a spirit that makes us afraid. He gave us a spirit of power and of love and self-control. I don't have to be afraid because God's spirit makes me brave. guides me to love others well and be the light to people around me.
Well said, Jez. And you know what? That goes for you guys too. If you want to share God's light with a family member or maybe a friend at school, but aren't quite sure how to do it, just pray for the Holy Spirit to guide you and let your words and actions show God's light to the world.
That can be our big idea for the week. Say it with us.
The Holy Spirit helps me shine God's light. So, what do you think you're going to do when you go to work with Ben tomorrow?
Well, you know what? I think we'll have breakfast together. Maybe some Chick-fil-A, because, it's the Lord's chicken.
Yes.
And then we can talk while we eat, and God may give me the opportunity to pray for him in that moment.
Man, really, Chick-fil-A? I love that. I mean, can I come work with you? I love Chick-fil-A.
Dude, you're going to be at work at that time, and I can buy Chick-fil-A any other time.
Really? Can we go right now?
No.
Why not? You just said anytime.
Peter, it's Sunday.
All right.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. We'll see you guys next time on the PB&J Show.